module 5, where we are going to discuss about input and interaction, curves and computer animations. Whereas input and interaction is about your how you are going to modeling your polygon, or how you are going to key in the input for those modeling the polygon. Okay, where we are going to discuss about logical as well as the physical devices, what all you are going to use for key in the input, as well as interaction with the screen and the display properties, and following with the curves and computer animation. Where in module 5, where out of your 9 lab programs, 8 lab programs you have completed, and one lab program is remains, that you are going to see using Bezier curve algorithm. That's about curves. Okay, so there is only important topic in module 5 about seeing Bezier curve algorithm. Okay, and now we'll discuss about Bezier curve algorithm. Generally, this Bezier curve algorithm is mathematically defined and curve used in 2D graphic applications, right? And we have three different types. One is implicit, another one is explicit, another one is parametric equation. Okay, whereas explicit as well as implicit, where we discussed one with circle and another one with single point based, where this Bezier curve will come under parametric equations, right? So general, how you do the Bezier curve equations, that is based on the control point, where the control point decides to draw your Bezier curve equations. Okay, so what will happen? The control points are blended to produce the following position of the vector, which describes the path of an approximating your Bezier polynomial functions. Basically, here when you are going to draw a curve, in general, in computer graphics, when you are going to draw any object, what we used to do? We used to do through a point as well as a line, and continuation with that. If you want to draw a rectangle, you will draw a straight line. Okay, and you connect those straight lines where you will get the rectangle. Similarly, with respect to all polygons. Okay, here when you want to draw a curve, okay, using those line points, you may not get perfect. Okay, so for that, like, we are using Bezier curve algorithm, where this is created by like Pierre Bezier in 1960s, so it's name it as Bezier curve. Okay, here what will happen in Bezier curve algorithm, where it decides based on the control points, and here we use the polynomial function, and here the degree of polynomial function decides based on your control points. So the degree of polynomial, how you write it here, number of control points minus 1, which decides your the degree of polynomial function. Okay, so here in general, the Bezier curve equation as written like this: the points, the summation of your control points of n to n point of curve is equal to summation of k is equal to 0 to n, which means the starting control point to the end control point. Okay, and the control point multiply with this Bezier function, right, where here it decides u is between 0 to 1. Okay, and how it blends the Bezier blending functions, or we used to call Bestrian polynomials. Okay, where you can write the Bestrian polynomial like Bezier k comma n of u is equal to the control point of n comma k as well as u power k and 1 minus u power n minus k, and where the parameters of c of n comma k are binomial coefficients, where you can write like this. Okay, generally you can say about this Bezier curve equations. For example, this is the starting point of the curve and this is the end point of the curve. Okay, starting point of the curve is p0, end point of the curve is p2. Between that you have one control point. Okay, so this starting point and ending point of control point we used to call as anchors, and middle points we used to call handlers. For example, at this P0 and P3 are anchors, and P1 and P2 control points are called handlers. So why? Because these end to end termination point of this curve, these control points are helping to how the curve will travel and reach the destination. Okay, so starting point of the curve and ending point of the curve, when you curve reaches its destination, and what is the next point of journey, what is the next point of journey which will be decided based on this control point will help us to draw a absolute curve so that there will be no recursions. Okay, so here for example, when you are going to draw a curve using a line, and suppose it may not accurate. Okay, so for that reason only we are using Bezier curve algorithm, which we will use for animations, right? Basically it defines the curve is used to 2D graphic applications, right? So here for example, you take this point 0 and point 2 are two different endpoints of this curve. Here how many number of control points we have? P0, P1 and P2. We have three control points. So when you are going to calculate using Bezier curve algorithm, you should know what is the degree of the polynomial. So degree of polynomial will be n minus 1. N says about number of control points, where at this point you have P0, P1 and P2. We have three control points. So your n minus 1, the degree of polynomial is going to be 2, which decides what is the polynomial equation you are going to use. Either you are going to use linear or cubic or quadratic or quintic. Okay, for example, when it moves to here, you have four control points. So 4 minus 1, the degree of polynomial is going to be cubic, and here also you have 4, where you have 4 minus 1 3 is going to be cubic, and similarly 1 2 3 4 5, here you have how many control points? 5. So degree of polynomial is going to be 5 minus 1 is going to be 4, that is going to be quintic. Okay, where you can see the polynomial of different degrees are given in names, where degree 1 says about linear equation, degree 2 says about quadratic, degree 3 says about cubic, and degree 4 says about quantic, and degree 5 says about quintic. Okay, this degree we will write n number of control points minus 1. Okay, so here when you are going to draw a curve, right, you want the splendid curve where you draw using the Bezier curve algorithm that will be controlled by the control points. Okay, so this, when you are writing the degree of polynomial based on this control points, which means this curve has 3 control points, your degree of polynomial is going to be 3 minus 1 2, which means you are going to write a degree of polynomial equation, either it is linear or quadratic, or it is going to be cubic, or it is going to be quintic, that you are going to decide. Okay, and here summation of all control points, okay, where starting from initial to end, how you are going to calculate. Okay, as I said, this control point of n comma k, for example, starts from here 0 and n from the end point. Okay, so control point of n comma k, which means if you are going to use the 3 control points, you can specify c of 3 comma 0 is equal to n factorial. Yes. Yes, Komala, tell me. Hello. Yes. Did you raise the hand? Yes, tell me. Okay, fine. Okay, so here where you consider the parameters of control points, where you can say this n says about n number of control points. Okay, where if you say like n comma k, where k equal to 0 to n. Okay, suppose if I say 3 comma 0, then it is going to be 3 factorial divided by like starting from 3 comma 0, 3 comma 1, 3 comma 2, then 3 comma 3, or it is going to be 2. Okay, 2 comma 0, 2 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 2 comma 2 is the last. Okay, like that you are going to calculate. So c comma c control points of n comma k is equal to n factorial divided by k factorial multiply with n minus k factorial. Okay, so here equation, what it says, the control point of u that represents set of 3 parametric equation for individual curve coordinates. If you are going to use x and y points, then is that going to be 0? If you are going to use all 3 x comma y comma z coordinates, then the curve coordinate equations is like this: x of u is going to be k equal to 0 up to n, then xk, which defines how many number of control points we have. Suppose if you have x0 3 control points, then x0 x1 x2. If you have 2 control points, then x0 x1. Similarly with respect to y, how many control points you have? Suppose if you have 3 control points, then you have to calculate with respect to y0, y1 and y2. Similarly z0, z1 and z2, and followed with this Bezier polynomial function values also. Okay, so in general about your Bezier curve equation, okay, number of control points, and that control points minus 1 says about a degree of polynomial equation where it start from 0 to n, Okay, summation of your control points multiply with this Bezier function, and that value defines the Bayesian polynomials, where this control point of n comma k, where you can rewrite using the binomial coefficients by n factorial divided by k factorial into n minus k factorial. Okay, so here you can write the coordinates, if you control points of coordinates where you have two parameters x and y, then z value is going to be 0. If you have all three parameters x and y and z, suppose if you have the curve which says about three control points, then with respect to x, you have to calculate x0, x1, x2. Similarly, y0, y1, y2. Similarly, z0, z1, z2. If you have two control points, then x0 and x1, y0 and y1, and z0 and z1. That is for individual the parametric equation with respect to your x as well as y and z coordinate. Okay, in most cases a Bezier curve is a polynomial of a degree that is 1 less than the designated number of control points that we used to call as the degree. 3 points generate a parabola or quadratic, 4 points a cubic curve, and next about the quintic. Okay, where figure 20 demonstrate the appearance of some Bezier curves for various selection of control points. In the xy plane means z value is equal to 0, or if you are writing as x y z plane, and as I said the previous slide what we discussed, where you have to do all three different parametric equations. Okay, and this figure 320 about like the various curve, the spline representations. Okay, where here it has three control points, here it has four control points, similarly here it has four control points, and here also it has the four control points, here it has the five control points. Okay, and here the recursive calculation can be used to obtain a successive binomial coefficient values with respect to your c of n comma k with respect to next n minus k plus 1 divided by k and c of n comma k minus 1, right? Suppose here if I want to calculate the individual pixel coordinate calculation with respect to x as well as y, okay, and point 0 which I have the value x0 comma y0 value, point 1 control point I have the value of x1 comma y1, and point 2 I have the control point value x2 comma y2. Similarly here at this point x0 comma y0, x1 comma y1, x2 comma y2, and x3 comma y3. Whereas when it comes to here p0, x0 comma y0, x1 comma y1, x2 comma y2, x3 comma y3, x4 comma y4. Okay, with respect to three pixel coordinates where x and y and z all three. Okay, so here the two termination points are p0 and p4. We used to call anchor. In the middle we used to call handles. When the curve starts the journey and ends over here, what this control point does, the control points are helping what is the next journey with respect to this curve. Okay, where with respect to your Bezier curve algorithm, where your bend function, and it may not be the next, the curve should meet may not be to the next control point. This control point just helps to draw a curve and to reach its destination. Okay, and here with respect to your Bezier blending functions, so how many number of recursive you are going to do, where starting with your u equal to 0 and u equal to 1 by 4, u equal to 1 by 2, and u equal to 1. That's between 0 to 1. Okay, as I said, so summation of your points, control points where you are using in Bezier polynomial function is starting from k equal to 0 to n. Okay, where degree of polynomial which describes number of control points minus 1. Okay, so here the control point where we are going to specify here summation of points, this pk is defines about when you take at this curve where you can say here x0 comma y0, x1 comma y1, x2 comma y2. So this points with respect to x coordinate, when you calculate, you have to write with respect to x0, x1 and x2 and the Bezier function k comma n of u. What this u defines between 0 to 1, which means the traveling between two different endpoints. The initial point is p0 and endpoint is p2. The traveling of curve which starts at p0 and ends at p2, right? So here the t equal to 0, that is u equal to 0. When it moves, if you make the intervals as 0.25, which means 1 by 4. Okay, suppose u equal to 0, the next is 1 by 4, the next is 1 by 2, the next is 3 by 4, the next is 1. Okay, so what is the journey starts at u equal to 0 and here u equal to 1. It starts at u equal to 0, ends at u equal to 1. Between that you can make, suppose what is the pixel coordinate value at u equal to 1 by 4, what is the pixel coordinate the value at u equal to 1 by 2, what is the pixel coordinate value at u equal to 3 by 4. Okay, for that this control points will help. So initially at given control points, suppose for example here it is 1 comma 2, here you can say it is 3 comma 4, and here you can say about 6 comma 6. Okay, with the given three different pixel coordinate values where you can write using Bezier curve algorithm by using this control point what exactly the curve do the journey between two different endpoints. Okay, and where basically the Bezier curve functions used to say about number of control points. Okay, a number of control points minus 1 says about your polynomial degree of equation, where we have different equations like implicit, explicit as well as parametric, where Bezier curve will come under parametric equation, and degree 1 says about linear, degree 2 says about quadratic, and degree 3 says about cubic, and degree 4 says about quintic, and degree 5 says about quintic. Okay, quantic as well as quintic. And as I said, there is a few example with respect to quadratic as well as cubic. Okay, quadratic we have three control points p0, p1 and p2. What is your degree of polynomial here? Number of control points is 3, so 3 minus 1 2. So here two control points means you have to take quadratic equation. That's why here it is quadratic Bezier curve, where it starts the curve here at p0 point. Okay, and the n control point is p2. So the n termination points are p0 and p2. You have to draw a curve, you have to draw a splendid curve to reach the endpoints. Okay, where when you're going to draw a curve and t says about u value, the time travel between two different endpoints. And you can see similarly for cubic Bezier curve, which has 4 control points, P0, P1, P2, and P3, where at time point 2, the curve is here, and time 0.5, the curve is here, and t equal to 1, it reaches the destination. Similarly, with respect to cubic Bezier curve, 0.2, t equal to 0.2, u value, that is nothing, t is nothing but your u value. So at here, and t equal to 0.5, it is here, and when t equal to 1, it reaches here, right? And the quadratic, when it is 0.94, it is here, and 0.96, it is here, then t equal to u equal to 1, it reaches here. Okay, similarly 0.94, the cubic is here, 0.96, the cubic is here. When it reaches t equal to 1, the point is here. Okay, you can see the example where the starting point P0 and n control point is P2. Those two terminating points we used to call as anchor points, and middle points we used to call handles. Okay, so here the P0 is the starting point of the curve, and P2 is the end point of the curve. And this middle control point need not to be the curve center point. Okay, the control point which helps to do the curve direction towards its endpoint. Okay, so when you are going to draw a pixel coordinate, you using this control point, you are going to draw a curve. Okay, so here u equal to 1, it takes, and u equal to 0.5 here, and u equal to 1, it reaches the destination. This is quadratic, where how many control points you have? You have 3 control points. Okay, so 3 minus 1, degree of polynomial is defines quadratic equation. So this is the example for quadratic. Okay, similarly for cubic, how many number of control points you have? You have 4 control points, P0, P1, P2, and P3. Okay, so here 4 control points minus 1 is equal to 3, which says about the degree of polynomial, that is 3. So here you will draw cubic equation, you will follow. Okay, the starting point is P0 and takes u value equal to 0, and where it draw a curve and reaches the end point P3. So two different end termination points are P0 and P3. Okay, so what is the use of Bezier curve algorithm? To draw a splendid curve. Okay, and further using Bezier curve, what we define, it used to in 2D graphic applications. Okay, and here initial and terminate points are called anchors, the middle points are called handles. Okay, and here between two different endpoints, when you are going to draw a curve, okay, these control points are helping to draw a splendid curve. Okay, how many number of control points? Minus 1 decides degree of polynomial. And what are the properties of Bezier curve? Generally follow the shape of the control polygon, which consists of the segments joining the control points. How many number of control points? First you see with respect to the curve, and always pass through the first and last control points, where we used to say about n terminating points, and sometimes it contain the convex curl of their defining control points. When you complete the draw between start as well as end point, the degree of polynomial defining the curve segment is 1 less that number of defining polygon point. Suppose, therefore, for 4 control points, the degree of polynomial is going to be cubic polynomial. Okay. So a Bezier curve generally follows the shape of defining polygon. As simple as if I say why I am using Bezier curve, to draw a splendid curve for my any part of animation of I do modeling of any polygon. Okay. And what are the applications in computer graphics using the Bezier curve? Bezier curves are widely used in computer graphics to model a smooth curves. When you are going to draw a curves, suppose when you are going to use a line, you may not get the splendid curve. To smooth a curve, I am using Bezier curve algorithm. The curve is completely contained in the convex hull of its control points. Okay. And where the control points, number of control points minus 1 is going to say about your degree of polynomial. And so the points can be graphically displayed and used to manipulate the curve intuitively with respect to your n to n control points.